Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to tonight's main event. We have Mayo Hosko coming at you at 60 frames per second, 4K resolution, no sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Let's get ready to Lego!
Hello, it's me, Mayo Hosko, coming to you at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg, and welcome to my channel.
Mayo Hosko, it's your boy, JP.
Real whole egg. Everybody say real whole egg. Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
There we go. Capture that, Mayo. That's for you. That's for you.
Yeah.
Quick shout out to Mayo Hosko. Go check them out. Real Whole Egg, a really fun show.
Everyone say real whole egg at the same time. 1, 2, 3. Real
whole egg.
Sweet. I'll cap that and then add it to the intro.
That's kind of fucked up though. It's a little off-centered.
Real whole
egg.
Eggs?
Oh, our timing was off, but
Do we go
that's
slowly or fast?
I think that was fine. Is that fine, or do you want us to do
Yes,
it
because
slow?
I actually prefer it when people do it all out of sync because that makes it more authentic.
Yeah.
Everyone on the panel say it at the same time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
What are we saying again?
Real whole egg.
Whole egg.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Real
Whole egg. Close enough.
Real
Real whole egg.
whole
Oh,
egg.
it's not gonna work because we're gonna be it's gonna be delayed. I don't know how we're gonna do this, Mayo.
Well, if you don't mind me saying, a little bit of no sugar, no filler, a whole lot of real whole egg coming up on these Fridays.
Hello, Miss Zambi here, saying real whole egg. Mayo Hosko channel. Go check it out.
Real whole egg. There we go. I don't know what else you want. Wait, why am I... Are you talking about like what goes well with Mayo? Also, how did you even come up with the name Mayo Hosko? Like, do you just love Mayo? I don't know.
Rolling into the chat, we got to give a shout out. No sugar, no filler, just real whole egg. Splat out. That's what I'm talking about. Mayo Hosko. 2 whoop salute, Mayo. Welcome to the jankiness.
For Mayo Hosko, I give you a real whole egg. Wait, where did all these other eggs come from? What in the name of the Emperor is going on?
Everyone make sure to send in your videos of saying real whole egg, and I'll add you to the intro. Thank you.
What's the buzz?
Take it home with you.
What's up, guys? I'm down here. You probably see me there. There you go. Happy Friday, guys.
Well, hello and welcome to episode 59 of Real Whole Egg. This is kind of a newsworthy stream today because we're going to talk about the UCS sail barge and everyone has their thoughts about it. So we're going to give our thoughts too.
Oh, yeah.
And also, not to mention, we've got a returning guest in JDP. And coincidentally, a new UCS set dropped when JDP requested to come on or to come back to the stream.
Yeah.
So welcome back.
Meant to be.
So RC knows the drill, but do you remember the drill, JDP?
Not really.
About the three, yeah. Actually, I'll let RC explain what the drill is.
Yep, I was getting ready to say, so it's 3 things pretty much. How's your week been? How's things going? Any new Lego that you picked up this week, and then what do you have planned for future Lego?
And well, no, incorrect. The last one is any news to talk about.
Oh,
which could include plans to buy new Lego.
Yeah, I got you.
No, fair. All right, well, week's been good. Work week's been good. Took tonight off. I'm working tomorrow night. Yeah, just been busy all week at work. I did get a new, it's used. No, it's not used, it's old. It's 20 years old. Grab it here. The Lego Alpha Team Deep Freeze Mission Snow Tracker.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Is that from your childhood?
No, I do have the mobile command center from my childhood, which I recently took apart. This one I just bought earlier this week. Came with all the parts, both minifigures and the little ice orbs. I love these translucent blue ice.
Oh, they came from that theme. I've got a bunch of them.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
Oh,
Team
yeah.
B, that's hilarious.
As far as anything planned for the future or any new sets, I'm not buying any new Lego sets until around my birthday next month.
I'm not buying I'm not buying any new sets until the GWP comes out. I'm always talking about.
Yeah.
Which, to remind the people, is the space GWP with the monorail.
Ah, nice.
I did not get any Lego this week. This week has been absolutely mayhem. It has been chaos. I have been working, and I was working on other hobbies and other projects, and I actually ended up buying something on Monday that cut into pretty much every Lego fund, every hobby fund, but it's going to be pretty awesome. I can't wait to show you guys, but I want it to get here first, and so I got to wait till Monday when it arrives, and when it gets here on Monday, then I'm going to post on Instagram so you guys can at least see it there. And so
nice.
That's what I've got going on. Other than that, everything has been good. Cannot complain. Very blessed.
And 5 seconds of silence for Kobe Bryant. There we go. Anyway,
hey, Mikey.
continue.
Nope, that was it. That was me. That was what I had going on.
Okay, so in terms of me, haven't bought any new Lego since August. My week's been going slightly better than normal because I finished editing some more videos to be uploaded. Although I do got to film some more ancillary videos, so that's what I've got to do. News, just before this stream, I finally reconnected Twitch and YouTube back to Streambot, so I figured out that mess. I was trying to figure that out for the past week. I finally just did that, so that's good. And yeah, that one's going pretty good. I'm on the roll about doing what I have to do for the government to get my new checks, and I've got new information, and yeah, excited to see what goes on from there. Actually, I'm just gonna send a DM to someone because I'm seeing a lot of Star Wars people floating around social media right now.
Yeah.
I just froze. My bad.
Hey, Brick Maniac.
Yeah, you might want to figure. Oh, yeah. Also, that's what we've got to talk about. RC is behind the times on tech.
Oh yeah, he thought this was so funny. Go ahead. I'll let you tell him what you thought was so funny.
No, I'm doing something right now. I'll let you explain the story.
So he wanted to ask me for an email address so that way we can do StreamYard together or whatever. And I still have an AOL email address, and he thought this was so funny on how old school AOL is. That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because all of the cool kids use Gmail now because Google is superior to anything by American Online. And you know that AOL is so antiquated that they separated the words on and line.
Oh, yeah.
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 I was gonna say I've got a Gmail, but I'll be honest with you, that's how I can have any of the YouTube stuff. I forgot the password to it. I have no idea what it is. So that's why I didn't give you the Gmail one. But
well, that's fair.
Yeah.
And I wanted to talk about this story first because right here, right now, I'm going to send you an invite to become a member of my StreamYard account. RC, you've graduated to that level of trust. Because for those who don't know how I roll, I have hierarchies for almost everything. I have an analytics for or a relationship with, and I like to keep my friends close and my enemies out of sight, out of mind. unless they come into my space and cause mayhem. So I have to send proxy agents to get all up in their grill.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go through the process of
recruiting.
You'll get an invite sent to your antiquated AOL email in a matter of seconds.
All right.
Anyway, so yeah, it goes without saying that we got JDP back, and JDP has a room full of Star Wars, but he's also trying to get his city together, and he made a city update just as long as RC's city updates.
Yeah, I get that.
So do you want to because we try to be a city building channel, do you want to give us a little bit of a teaser about what you're doing with your city right now, JDP?
Yeah, let me turn the camera around. So this is just a rough draft of its layout. Just a rough draft. I got my mountain back there that I'm still working on. I got to finish that. This is rough on how the downtown's going to look. I got to move the sports shop. I got a little train station right there. I got to finish cleaning up the rest of this table.
Actually, hang on a minute. I'll put you on the full screen so that we can see it all.
There we go. Yeah, mountain back there. There's even a cave with a skeleton and a treasure chest in the mountain. And I'm gonna finish putting a zip line on there and a rope bridge and a rock wall. And downtown, I'm gonna build a statue for in the center. Train station. I gotta clear up all this so I can build over there too. I am building this fire station to go in the city and this bakery shop. Camera won't go any higher. But yeah.
Nice.
It's coming
Very
together.
nice.
It's a rough layout, obviously, because I work on pretty much a 2 week by 2 week basis, just from what I can afford to buy. And
yeah. If you plan on moving any of it around, you see, I wish I would have done it starting my city, and now I see what point yours is at. I would highly suggest mill plating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, because if I could start off again, I would do my city that way. But my city is just one big continuous thing. Like, none of it comes out. You can't move anything. It is a pain compared to if it was all mills plated.
Yeah, I'm building it in like sections just so that I could easily move it around and put it together and pull it apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
this looks amazing.
So RC, check your AOL email for the invite.
That's what I was doing right now, but I was actually watching his city update, so that way I didn't miss that.
Yeah, and also JDP, you should go back and check the rest of my edited comments because you replied to it when I was 12 minutes into your 55 whatever minute video.
Yeah, I'll go back there.
Yeah, because that might provide some good fodder for today's stream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fire station.
Anyway, is that a fire station?
It sure is. And it's big enough to fit the fire, like the ladder truck.
Yeah, I grew up with the 2013 fire station, which was the last good fire station in my opinion, because it wasn't some weird shape and it was actually substantial. Not juniorized.
Yeah.
So do I enter through this one, Mayo?
What?
So do I enter through this other StreamYard thing? Let me see.
No, that's not an invite to the stream. That's an invite to my studio, I believe.
Got you. That's exactly what that is. I'm getting out of that. Hold on. I'm just.
Yeah. So you might want to test around on today's stream if you can upload any banners or any brands or anything like that, because you should have those abilities if I'm correct.
All right, I'm gonna have to figure out how this works because it's got me in here because I signed in with you, so like I'm on a whole different page when I go to this.
Yeah, because that's my StreamYard studio.
Oh, okay.
That's what the studio looks like.
Got you.
Yeah. So so I've connected both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat to Streambot now. So now we can do this. I'm glad I got that back together. Because something happened where it got disconnected, but now it's reconnected again. So hopefully I can read through Streambot again like I tried to do. So who have we got? We got Team B saying g'day. We got co-host saying happy Friday, Saturday. We got Stud Sidious who misses. Who is stoked to see Doc in the intro. We got Mikey who spent $300 on Lego this week. We got Brickmaniac81 who came out of the darkness because he got baited into a Star Wars stream. We got who else we got? We got Never Too Old for Lego, who I'm going to answer one of his questions. And we got Zissou. And we got the return of Macro Bricks, because what I was doing is while I was setting up for this stream, I was watching Friday Night Bricks, as I do for the first hour, and I saw that Macro Bricks was up in there. So it's good to see Macro. So you know that life's going good for Macro, or he's just finished one of his carpentry jobs when he's available in chat on Friday night. So Mark, if you would like to come onto the panel and talk about Star Wars and talk about the UCS X-Wing, no, sorry, not the UCS X-Wing, the new UCS sail barge. So I got X-Wing on the mind because I'm staring at my X-Wing off to the side here, or anything else that you want to talk about. I sent you the invite, Zissou, because you briefly mentioned that you have some thoughts about the UCS sail barge. Sent you an invite too. Anyone out there in the chat who also has thoughts about the sail barge, let me know.
Yeah, and whenever you're ready for, like, if you want me to, like, go and show off my entire Star Wars collection out in my living room, let me know. I got it. I can, like, stream from my phone.
Yeah, well, we can do that later on once we get through the stuff that we normally go through. And also, I think it was pretty cool because we're no strangers to talking about LAN. On a couple of Brickheads yesterday, Shy Time was on because they were talking about the UCS sail barge, as we'd all expect ACOB to do, talking about and hyping up the new UCS set. As Shy Time is My Time was on there, came out of nowhere and said once he's done doing his LAN obligations with that set, he's going to give away that set to he's going to give Sean that set. And you had to be there to see Sean's face.
Nice.
He was, I think his, well, you could see that his jaw dropped and his heart would have been filled with enormous gratitude. And that's an example of why not everyone in LAN is created equally. There are a lot of assholes in LAN, but there are good people as well. So when I call people out on giving slander towards LAN as an entity, forgetting that there are multi-aspects in LAN that goes beyond influencers on social media, and not all influencers are bad guys, but some people have conspired. They've conspired to create the narrative that LAN is the worst thing that's ever happened to the history of the LEGO group. And it's such a ridiculous thing. People like Shy Time is My Time and Alex Nunes, who has openly admitted in his reviews, if he didn't get the sets from LAN, he might not have bought some of them. There are good people. So I just want people who like to bash LAN in the wake of that generosity by Shy Time to shut the fuck up, please.
That's funny.
Yeah. Also, we got Johnny G, who has not missed Power D cert yet. What's some other people saying? I think those are all of the people who are in the chat so far. We're hovering in between 8 to a dozen people right now, so make sure to stay on this stream and don't watch any of the other competing streams who may or may not have some assholes on their panel right now. I'm just going to leave it at that. So what are the good folks who have embraced the congregate church of the snowflakes saying? I'm just going to scroll through here. Stud City has got the Wednesday set early, thanks to Hobbytown. He's not a Wednesday fan, but he liked the parts. Mikey says, we liked the Friends GWP to add to our Crystal Lake, so we bought a couple Friends sets to get that. Nice. Definitely go out and buy a Friends set if you've never done so before. They're really good. But what I really wanted and pick up were 32x32 base plates. And Pab, yes. Pab is the only thing I buy from the LEGO store. Mikey thinks the little gargoyles are cool. Brickmaniac81 has got mixed feelings about the barge. Please voice them in the chat right now. Stud doesn't buy many Star Wars sets, even though he likes Star Wars. But that's probably because he's more of a mock builder.
Yeah.
Stud thinks the sail barge is cool with nice figs, but he doesn't want to waste money. Lego Team B thinks your last city update was Killer Man, RC.
Team B is, thank you so much. I really appreciate you.
Zisu, there will be no harassing me because I filter out all the irrelevant comments. I only allow comments that are relative to the video. I had to change my approach with that because of some people who have not joined the congregate church of the Snowflake. Yes, I did hunt you down and brought you out of the darkness, Brickmaniac. Stud says, I've been avoiding the sail barge talk. We're supposed to release human jubber shirts and Fig on ACOB, but he passed out. Zisu says barges of sand sounds exhausting. Well, we wouldn't have to repeat everything, Johnny G, if you just got here on time. Haha. Stud is excited for the Max Dune gigs. Stud also says, with Disney Star Wars so bad, I'm glad we have Dune. Mikey says, legit question, did anyone see Brixie's video today? He got so much bulk Lego from Lego themselves. He got a whole box of green 32 by 32 base plates. Don't know how that's even possible. It's probably because he's a part of LAN and he got a slight discount by ordering from Lego instead of elsewhere, because Alex Nunes has had a similar, is also involved in that program. It's a partnership that LAN has with some people in LAN, where they're trying to encourage more people to buy from Pick-a-Brick Online to spread the awareness that, hey, if you like building mocks, you can buy more than just sets directly from Lego. You can buy parts too, because not everyone knows that you can. The normies might not know about Pick-a-Brick Online when they go to the Lego website, and the normies probably don't even know what Bricklink is.
Hey, real quick on that same thing, Mikey J said Lego canceled one of his because he ordered 6. And said, I will say that, if they order from overseas, even though it's still coming from Lego, they got that place overseas that's like a Lego store that you can buy it by the pound. You can buy the piece by the pound, and they will send you as much as you possibly want. That's how they have that one dude on there that lives close to that shop, and he comes home with duffel bags full of bricks.
Yeah. And Mark is trying to sever ties with him. I'm glad I could spread the awareness of Bricklink for you two for. I don't. I'm not. Johnny. I would love if Reed would promote my start time, but he's not going to do that because he streams. He continues streaming after I go live, and I don't talk to Reed that much. Anyway.
Can I just say something quickly? I live like 15 minutes away from Brixie. I could set up a raid.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Have you seen that he got a warehouse around there somewhere?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. And I've got to go back and binge watch his last 6 months worth of videos since he moved in. Hello, Seth Bland. Everyone spam the guitar emoji for Seth.
What's up, Seth? Do you have the original sail barge, JDP?
I wish.
Okay.
I saw it in the store when I was a kid, and I tried asking my grandparents at it. They looked at it. They looked at the price. They're like, too rich for our blood.
Yeah.
I see where
wish I
you're
had it, though.
Yeah. I see where you're coming from, Mark. I can definitely see that. Anyway, there was something I was going to answer from Never Too Old for Lego. He did a short about a mock which was clearly made out of Lego. So I've got to go back into my notifications. Just a reminder, everyone should definitely check their notifications so they can stay on top of what the fuck is going on social media. Okay, so I'll go through the reply chain because it's public, it's not private. So I commented, that's Lego, not Lego. He said, yeah.
Macro?
Yeah, that's why it says. That's why it says that in the title, lol mock. Then I said, that's something different. I'll explain tomorrow. He said, okay. So let's talk about it right now. So, Lego is a term for fake Lego, which isn't necessarily true because Mega Bloks and Kobe and C3 Constructions and the Doll Store brands don't try to be fake Lego. They are their own brands. It's more like Leppen, who became Mold King, and and people like that, who are objectively fake Lego because they stole designs for Lego sets. So I don't really like using the term for Lego, but people do. So that's what Lego is. A mock is my own creation. You can make a mock out of anything in the world, from Lego to paint to paper to cardboard to salt to gold to uranium. You can make a mock out of any mass you want.
Uranium?
Yeah, I mean, you could if you wanted to. You could if you wanted to. It's kind of like those people that get the pumpkins and carve a jack-o'-lantern face. Technically, that is their own creation. And in the perspective of themselves, them is my, and that's something else. I was having this conversation on the jungle, and we were talking about, because someone was building a rebrickable model. That's something else I'm going to get into. I was telling them, it's not a rebrickable mock, it's a rebrickable talk. And I had to give them the talk versus mock spiel. And then I said, 'tis better to call it a rebrickable model than a rebrickable mock, because when you buy instructions from someone else, it's not your own creation, it's their own creation.
Yeah.
And since rebrickable model is an alternate term and it's more mainstream, I think that's more appropriate than saying rebrickable mock, because it's not a rebrickable mock if you're buying instructions from someone else. It's kind of like when Hoosier Bricks bought instructions for the Krusty Burger. That's not his mock, that's someone else's mock, so it's their own creation. Hello, Oaktown Bricks. Nice to see you here. Johnny G says, Mayo makes learning fun. Take notes, Ziso. Oh, shots fired!
Funny. It said, don't diss my uranium mock skills. Yeah, I think if your mock calls for uranium, it might get you put on some kind of watch list.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a possibility.
Yeah. You know, I thought about uranium because I went back and watched the episode where Mr. Burns sells uranium to the terrorists in The Simpsons. And then he gets arrested. Then he gets arrested because Mr. X reports him to the feds. Also, Macrobricks Macrobricks is doing some gambling in chat right now. So if you've also got exclamation mark jars, maybe you might want to get more jars by trying to gamble as well, and you can use your exclamation mark jars to buy exclamation mark tickets to enter exclamation mark giveaways. I'm so far behind in mailing out people's giveaway winnings. I've got to put my laptop on charge. Someone please talk to me while I do so. Someone please talk so I can do so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know what to talk about. I got brain fart. Yeah. Just been sorting here Lego. Man, the chat's just blowing up there. Yeah. Like G Productions and Never Too Old for Lego. Yeah,
Reading the chat is no easy feat when you've got so many amazing people commenting.
That is, and when it's just blowing up, it's just boop, 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 boop. Yeah.
And when they're choosing to watch Real Whole Egg over the competitors who may or may not have assholes on their panel.
Yep. I love that.
I see you, Macro. Yeah. Everybody reports the same news. Everybody reports the same leak. Everybody reports the same news. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
My problem with what you said is that you thought Lego. No, so you thought I was talking about the term mock when I was talking about Lego instead. They're different things. I hope I cleared that up for you. If you're still confused, ask me any question you want right now in chat.
Or you can call it alternative brick.
Yeah, or alternative brick. Yeah.
There's a lot of synonyms. I think it's just best not to talk about them, Team B. And long time no see, YOLO X.
Oh, YOLO!
Okay, so now since we've gone through, actually, no, there's a couple things. Stud says, obviously I'm a part of the A Club team making shirts, etc. My friends are there, but unfortunately hundreds of other immature teens are too. Yes, a lot of them are probably horny teens who only collect Lego Star Wars and live in their mum's basement. That's the kind of vibe I get from the chat in ACOB. There's only 10% of people in that chat who I can actually take seriously.
Well, I guess it doesn't help that I collect a lot of Star Wars Lego and live in my mom's basement, which I rent out the whole house. She doesn't live here, but I'm planning on buying the house.
Yeah. See, you're not. See, you've got a financial plan.
I know. I just.
Which is different from someone who lives rent-free. Because now that I'm getting checks from the government, I finally negotiated a cost of living payment to my family.
Yeah.
Because it's the least I can. It's the least I can do for them raising me with much higher standards and much more hope than the rest of my high school, constituents.
See, that's good. That's good. You recognize that, man. A lot of people don't recognize that.
Yeah, because you might get the impression that I went to a private school in high school because I act kind of high and mighty and like to compare myself in a favorable light to others, and sometimes like to diss other people at the same time. So you might get a private school kind of atmosphere from the way I conduct myself on social media. But I actually went to a pretty rough high school, and I went there by choice, not because I was zoned there. I went there by choice because they had education that I thought could better myself, and I was able to utilize some really good teachers to put me in the position where I am now.
Nice.
But those same teachers, a lot of the people who were of the lowest common denominator from my high school, they had bad relationships with those teachers.
So I feel like there's just reading the chat, I feel like there's like a rift happening in the Lego community. It seems like a lot of people are kind of leaning one way or the other.
Anyway, we have babbled on for way too long. We need to get started with some of this stuff. Mark and Zisu, you still got your invites if you want to utilize them to come onto the panel. So we got to do a couple things. So we got to play some things for some people. And you know what? I'm gonna say just because I'm still flabbergasted that that RC uses an AOL email, I'm gonna do this for him.
What's funny about that is you should have used that technical difficulties at the beginning. I thought you were remixing the intro, the way it goes. Ladies and gentlemen.
No, it's a weird thing where it doesn't want to process correctly on my screen, and we got to do this. PPP.
The
I'll be right back. Play them all.
Yeah. And who else? We got some other people. Where are they? Oh yeah, we got to do this. And we're gonna do this.
Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects after all. I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I'd just blow smoke and make them buzz off. Buzz, 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 retorted Duck.
What's the buzz?
And if we can get Stud, if you can tell anyone from ACOB that we're talking about Star Wars right now, we'll play something for one of them. And if Cliff or Cal ends up showing up in the chat, we've got some stuff for them too. Yeah, anyway, so now let's respond to some of the comments for my content this week, shall we?
Guys, I should really make a reading your comments video. Great job. This is the best thing I've ever seen since yesterday.
Good. What high praise, man. What a great comment.
Too much cliffhanger, not enough story, craves more story, am very sad.
Am very sad, dude.
So he was scarped.
I've been scarped before, it's not fun.
Anyway, let's respond to the comments, shall we? And I need to change up. I don't know why, but it always defaults to this avatar when I log into StreamYard. Anyway, let's see what kind of comments we had this week. So yeah, we had a moderate amount of comments. Not too much, not too many, so we can get through this pretty quick. So we'll get through the stuff of my community posts first. I did one. So last week, a community post from last week, I was talking about my spiritual journey, so to speak. And Coolhan Luke Weeks said, interested to know more for sure. I'm going to heart that and saying I'll gradually talk about everything in this post during my weekly live streams. And then on a post about the tipper truck versus the excavator digger, Contra said they two good old school sets. I'm going to say heart that and say best sets from 1974. And then my weekly vlog from Chicago, Nate Mr. Blue said, great video, Mayo, have a great week. I'm going to say I did have a good week. And Chris McBricker said the human sculpture made of houses was really cool, but Notre Dame was my favorite. Going to heart that and say, did you like those more than the cities in this video? And then I produced kind of a heartwarming video. And if you guys want to see the oldest video that I ever made, you should go back and watch my latest video where I feature it. So we've got a few comments. So if you want to see what I looked like when I was 12 years old, you'll want to go back and watch that video. Because some people were calling me adorable. No, sorry, people were calling me adorable, even though I don't think that's very accurate, because there's only one adorable person in this community, and that is Adore-Build. And
they
so
said, oh, you look adorable. What the hell happened?
Yeah, so the comments are the comments were disabled on that video at the start, but they're not anymore. Cursed the YouTube bots. So Zisu said, great video. Mayo, have a younger stunt double of himself. Heart that and say, I traveled back to the future to get him. And then Mathra2523 said adorable. I'm going to say adore build. And they aren't going to know what the hell that's a reference to. Also, hello, Brickhive. Got the eyes out there, so you. I'm guessing that's a sign of lurking. But Brickhive, if you have any thoughts about the UCS, if you have any thoughts about the UCS, sail barge. I keep on wanting to say Luke's land speeder or the X-wing.
Oh, good.
I got to break my habit of that. If you've got anything to say about that set Hive, I'm sure you're going to speak about it on Pure Rant Theory later. But if you're not doing anything right now, I'd be more than happy to send you an invite so you can come on and talk about Star Wars. Will Harper Hoarder 66 kind of wants to do the same thing, but he's got family. It seems like he's always got family commitments with his daughter, or he likes to take walks at night. So yeah, I'd love to get your thoughts about the always want to say the wrong thing about the sail barge, because we're going to get into the sail barge soon. And then Team B said, in quotes, is James, in quotes, next level, delightful, end quote, and a Killer City update. It raises the bar for all of us. So clean, well explained, and some awesome vintage Lego. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna say that's the best comment this month, but there were no vintage sets in this video. And then JDP said, "Cool video, bud." I'm gonna say it is cool. Okay, and we just got confirmation. Hive will be speaking about the sail barge on Pure Rant Fury, but he's busy at the moment getting set up, as he always is. So we can't wait to hear all of that goodness later. My Mac's losing charge, so I'm just gonna go around the room. Starting. No, sorry. I'm just gonna go around the room and let people express their thoughts about the UCS sail barge, because that's all the comments we had for this.
All right.
For this
before
week.
you do that, I know it's not on topic, but you want to see what I've been working on this week?
Sure. Let's get a close up. I'll put you on full screen.
All right. Let me switch this camera. So,
nice.
I've got a Christmas area a lot of people don't know about, but I've been lighting this train up, and then I built another car so that way it can hold the battery for the I motorized it, and then I also have a battery pack in there for all the lights.
Nice.
But yeah, the Christmas train's what I've been working on mainly this week. I've still got more details to add, but that's how it's coming along.
Well, it's looking really good.
Yeah, I like it. This is what I'm working on. Just figured I'd share.
Oh yeah.
All right, back to Star Wars. Oh, PPP, Scott. Oh, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, by the way.
Yeah.
Keep the dialogue rolling.
Hey, Scott's blocked.
Keep the dialogue rolling.
Yeah.
Scotty, I know you're into trains, so I appreciate it. But yeah, no, that's the Christmas train they came out with a couple years ago, the creator one or whatever that was part of the Christmas stuff, and then they make a light kit for it. I'll be honest with you though, the light kit they made for it, it kind of sucks. The wires are so thin and they pull together or they're like anytime you pull against them, they'll come apart. So I had a few lights come out on me. So I'm going to try something differently to add more lights to it. But yeah, it was okay. I bought the whole train along with the light kit. It was opened and already built, but I bought it off of Macari. I think I paid like $100 for the whole shebang. So
what light kit company do you use?
It came with the light kit. I don't even know who it's from. So like it was just in a plastic bag with an instructions thing, and it said light brick or something like that. I don't even know. It looked like something from Amazon or something.
Hey Scott. Hey Scott and hey Chris. So we've got some more things. So because we have got the birds and the bees. Because both the birds and the bees are lurking. They know who they are.
Are you afraid of bees? They're only insects after all. I wouldn't care if hundreds were swarming around. I'd just blow smoke and make them buzz off. Buzz, 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 retorted Duck.
What's the buzz?
And so assuming that that macro is lurking, then we've got 3 of the PvP smokers here today.
PPP.
The
PPP, man, like totally, bruh.
Yeah, and also because we're gonna do another train. We're gonna do another train stream in October sometime. So we're going to get Scott's Blocks back on to talk about trains because he's in the middle of a train project as we speak.
I've got the ultimate October train over here in the city.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, the Monster Riders train.
Anyway, so now what you've all been waiting for, let's talk about the UCS sail barge. Let me go get the pictures for Jubba's sail barge set 75397, and let's dive in to this, shall we? And you'll have to excuse me. I'm on the Australian website.
No worries.
So we get another Jabba the Hutt with this.
Yep.
I know a lot of people are excited about that alone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I really want to get this so I could get Jabba. I don't have a Jabba figure.
So if you want to retire early, I would suggest buying probably like 3 or 4 of these and then wait 10 years and then you can just bank in.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, so I think I'll just ask your thoughts straight up, JDP, because you're a Star Wars builder.
I'm excited for this. It looks good, and I can't wait to get it, but I probably won't be getting it right away. But I do like the amount of figures that we get. I do, well, it's a sail barge, it's brown. I love the sails on the top. I love that it opens up and you got interior shots and top cannon, and I love that how it comes with a slave Leia. Always wanted a slave Leia. Now I just have to save up and get one.
Yeah, and the folks at ACOB think the old slave Leia is better than the new slave Leia because they don't like the dual molding. It looks like she's wearing shorts. I think she's wearing. She's trying to become a basketballer for the Cleveland Cavaliers with those shorts.
Yes. Yeah.
I cut out for a second.
But what else do we get? Another R2 and another 3PO. We get the one Twi'lek guy. What's his name?
Yeah. Oh, I just saw ACOB frequenting somewhere else on social media. So hopefully they'll see that we're talking about Star Wars today and bring it around town over here.
Yep.
Are those Oh, go
Sorry?
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I do, so we get another Gamorrean guard, which I do have one of the really old Gamorrean guards to compare it with, so that's going to be nice.
Are those sails, those plastic material?
Yeah, I think they are the plastic material.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And hello, Oki Productions. We've got 16 people here right now.
Nice.
Can we please try get that to 20 and bring some more of the Star Wars boys to the yard?
Oh, I'm pretty sure a lot of the Star Wars boys will like my collection, so show it later.
Yeah. And because we are talking about Star Wars, I'm going to change my avatar to be the 2008 Stormtrooper battle pack, so that I can control the screen a little bit more.
Sounds good.
There's the battle pack. In my opinion, still the best battle pack Lego's ever done. The original 2008 Stormtrooper battle pack.
I got the 20th anniversary version of that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even though I'm not going to be buying this set, I'm so glad we get another Jabba the Hutt.
Yeah.
Because this new Jabba, this new Jabba the Hutt will put more on the market and will hopefully make the older one cheaper. I hear so many people saying, "Oh, don't make new versions of the characters. It's going to decrease the value of the old ones. It doesn't matter if I've got a secret agenda trying to sell things or whatever or not. I just don't want the value going down because it's we like to gatekeep people who can't afford these figs. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We don't want anybody else who's just gotten into Lego to be able to have any of this unless they spend the exorbitant amount of money it costs to buy retired stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm gonna save the rest of that conversation for to bring back the Rotten Egg segment. But I do like that we're getting another Max Rebo. That's a good one. We got a good selection of characters and updated torso designs for a lot of the characters. We get another one of the creatures that has those interesting soft things that come from the top of their head to their chin. I like that we're getting more of those species. And I like that we're getting another R2-D2 with the serving tray.
Yeah. I got so many R2-D2s.
Yeah, I've only got one. Actually, no. Yes, I've got one R2-D2, which is my original one from the 2008 Anakin Starfighter.
I got like 20.
Yeah. Because R2-D2 is by far the most common astromech droid.
Oh yeah.
And so how many of your 20 do you think have that silver line ring that's crooked?
I got a couple, maybe like one or two.
I'll look that up right now.
Because it seems like every time I see someone reviewing a set with R2, it's got that silver ring line is always crooked.
Yeah. Okay, I was wrong. Like 16.
Yes,
Actually, no,
Mark,
I got some new ones.
It's 800 Australian dollars.
Yeah, I think it's like 800 Canadian dollars up here.
No, it's not. No, because people try to make out that the Canadian dollar is worse than it actually is.
So Scott, I found somebody selling one of the old ones new on Amazon, but they want $575 for it. So that's
nice.
Yeah. You could buy it used for like $200 though.
Yeah. Okay, it's time.
It's like 650 Canadian.
Yeah. It's long awaited, but it's time to bring this back.
This one is a run egg!
Rotten eggs! It's rant time. So as I was so as I'll continue to say, it really kind of pisses me off, these people in the whatnot generation that want to keep the price of minifigures at a ridiculously high price, and they forget that Lego is a toy first and a collectible second. And the reason Lego brings back old figs, or they make new parts in as many sets as possible, is so that the parts become plentiful. I don't like it when people try to gatekeep this shit, because you're asking for less creativity in the hobby if less people have access to certain pieces or minifigs. Because I remember when they re-released the UCS Death Star and they increased the price by $100, and people were saying, oh my god, Han Solo has a new hairpiece. I really hope that they don't release this new hairpiece elsewhere, because I'm going to buy this just because it's exclusive to this set. Stop fooling yourself. Lego's gonna make all Han Solos have that new hairpiece. Stop fooling yourself. I can understand the people complaining about Lego saying, yes, this new design of Captain Rex will be exclusive to the whatever UCS set, and then they turn around and put it in the Microfighter, and someone gets so pissed off that they try to take Lego to court. That I can understand. But when Lego doesn't openly say, we're going to make this exclusive, then you're just asking for less creativity in the community, because you want to preserve the value of your own collection. So if you have the balls to come out in the public atmosphere and say that, then I lose some level of respect for you, and so does this guy.
Straight trash. They're trash! They stink! And I'm still telling you, they stink! Period! Somebody's gotta say it! You don't do what the hell they did! You don't do it! You don't do what they did with a straight damn face! Literally say with a straight face! How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, so rant over. Rant over. Anyway, let's get back to this set. Some people have complained about the black boxes. I've never liked the black boxes. I've never liked them.
Yeah.
It lacks so much creativity.
It does. It does.
It almost looks like a creator set at that point.
Yeah, because it just blends in with the rest of the icons.
Yeah.
And I think it's such a lazy design. It's like it's like in when Lego was trying to stave off bankruptcy in the early 2000s, and they redesigned most of their boxes to be a boring kind of light blue, a boring uniform blue color. And when the new CEO took over and staved the Lego group away from bankruptcy, that's when the box designs got good, and some of the best box designs that got good were Star Wars sets, like the UCS sets. UCS sets used to be known for their creative box design. I freaking love the box for the Ewok Village.
Yeah,
the Ewok,
Not no more.
The Ewok Village set has a nice box. You know what doesn't? This set.
Yeah, that is true.
But what I will say is I really like the interior.
So do I.
details.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you want to go a little bit further into that?
Let's see, like, what do we got there? We got, Jabba's stage there.
Yeah, zoom in on that.
We got a little bar area. Looks like a little prison area.
I'll try.
Double tap doesn't work?
Yeah. Wait, no, it's not going to work all that good, but yeah, just because of the constraints of the website.
All right.
But I can try go to this. Yeah, actually, yeah, this is better. Yeah, that's a better shot of the interior.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Scott said he's a boxist.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. Well, I have a privilege. Well, I have a prejudice against the black boxes. I have a prejudice against the old boring blue boxes. I have a prejudice against the Bricklink Designer Program boxes because they're just a boring white. See,
Oh, that's fair.
like, I'm going to be honest, I kind of have a problem when people make racism jokes out of stuff like that. And also, I have a problem when people say the same goddamn thing and make the same tiresome jokes in every single live stream chat. Yes, divorce is a thing. We know. Moving on.
Another rant. Rant on.
Well, no, people might. You had to be there to know what. Yeah, so that's a moment where if you know, you know. A divorce is a thing. Moving on. This is a Lego stream. Yeah, so he's got there's a pretty cool kitchen in there.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of the details in this remind me of what I like about interior shots of Jabba's palace.
Mhm.
But it's on this sail barge. Yeah, it's expensive to make some of those boxes. So those are the interior shots. That's the front. I really like the way that they got the angled plates. Would they? The angled and wedge plates positioned to get that nice shaping at the front.
It is perfect. It just looks really amazing from the front there.
Exactly, Johnny, because in the Lego sphere, yellow is supposed to be uniformity, but people try and politicize Lego, which is why I had to rant about the Pharrell Williams set.
I'll be honest with you. I don't put a single minifig in my city unless they're yellow. You will never find a minifig in my city with that's not yellow. I mean, if they come with the flesh tone in any color, I change it to yellow because I feel like if they're not yellow, they're not real minifigs.
Yeah, those are all of the. That's a close up of the interior shots. See, this is why I love this kitchen so much. There's so many details in there.
Oh, you get a little frog. Spoon, little stove.
And so, if anyone has any thoughts, about the set as we're going through the pictures, let us know in the chat, and then we'll read it after we've gone through the pictures. And there's another frog in there because for the brine that Jabba eats.
Yep.
And I'm not sure what this gun is that Leia is using.
It's from the movie. It's like when she aimed the gun at the sail barge itself to blow it up.
Which movie?
Return of the Jedi.
It's when they're out there about to throw them in that worm pit or whatever it is.
The Sarlacc pit.
Sarlacc pit.
Hey, real quick, no horses in your city, Macro? You say they only walk on two studs. No four-legged animals in the city?
Yeah. And so and you got that whisk piece there for some reason. I don't know what the significance of that is, but there's a close-up of Princess Leia trying to try out for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah. But at least the top half of her body looks good to me.
Yeah. What's everyone's thoughts about her shorts? I can agree with the ACOB crew. I don't like the dual molded.
No, that's fair. Oh yeah.
But I do like her new hairpiece. I think that's my second favorite Princess Leia hairpiece ever.
I do like the hair.
Oh, yeah.
And there's Jabba himself in all his ugly glory. Ugly as a character design, but beautiful in Lego because Jabba the Hutt is one of the best minifigs. No, sorry, is one of the best mini characters of all time in Lego.
Yeah.
Also, Stud. If you go watch my latest short, you'll see that Skywin in the comments was trying to educate me about the upside down lightsaber hilt. If you want to go and respond to Skywin in the comments, because I mentioned to you that you debunked what M&R Productions said. You might want to school Skywin in the comments of that. So this might be the best Jabba that Lego's made. I don't want to bring up pictures with the 2013 Jabba, but I think this looks slightly better from what I remember.
Yeah.
So they should come out with Spaceballs and bring out Pizza the Hut.
Yes. Yes.
That would be hilarious.
Johnny thinks that Leia looks fat in those shorts. Yeah, and also let's hope that the Walt Disney Company isn't watching right now because they don't like it when people say Slave Leia.
Well, they could
and that's
cry.
because
I still
Disney
call the slave one the slave one.
Yeah, and that's because Disney are snowflakes. Chris agrees about Spaceballs. That's the back of the box.
Maybe just people. Maybe Disney doesn't want people to find out they probably used to also own slaves. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
That's
at least
the back of the box.
I do like how they got the different shots of like, of the set and of the movie scenes on the back of the box. I do like that part though, of the shots of the movie scenes.
I know what you're talking about, Stud. Yeah, and that's the obligatory person who would never buy a Lego set in their life who just built a Lego set in their living room.
Yeah,
and
no
has
other sets
the customary bland, boring artwork and bookshelf behind them.
Yep.
With the IKEA furniture and him playing with the set. And that's the only time that person will ever play with a single Lego set. And
Yeah,
apparently
that's
there's a holding cell on the ship.
Yep. Yeah, you know, blaster rifle in the background with an axe and this jail cell. Broom, you know, you gotta sweep up the floor. This machete there. And nice.
Yeah.
Definitely some different weapons on the walls.
Because I really like the interior details of this.
Oh, yeah.
I really like them. Yeah, more interior details.
Another angle of the kitchen.
Yeah, there's a lot to like about the interiors of this. And there's Jabba inside of the ship.
Yep, on his big couch for.
So, what's the scale of this thing? Does it give you dimensions?
Oh, it does too. I just had it up too. Okay, quit loading.
Yeah, there's a lot to like about this. And then that's it on that guy's table.
See, it is big. That thing's huge.
Oh yeah.
And more shots on his table.
10 inches high, or 25 centimeters high, 31 inches wide.
Yeah. So it's right over 2.5 feet.
Yeah.
And someone can convert that to the metric system because the metric system is superior.
Yep.
And that's all the pictures. I really don't like it when there's no sets, or when they have listings for sets but they don't show all the minifigures in tow. And also, in the US, it's a $500 set. That's $100 overpriced, in my opinion.
Yeah. Apparently, if you buy this right away as a gift with purchase, you get the Luke Skywalker's lightsaber build,
which is already selling for $200 on eBay, and it hasn't even come out yet. That violates the eBay terms of service. And those people should be shamed, but they're scalpers, and scalpers are some of the scum of the earth.
Straight trash. They're trash! They stink! And I'm still telling you, they stink! Period! Somebody's gotta say it! You don't do what the hell they did! You don't do it! You don't do what they did with a straight damn face! Literally say with a straight face! How do you do that? How do you do that? What the hell is going on?
The hell's going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's a small video about this set. Let's see it, shall we?
Seems pretty epic.
Ooh, adults welcome. Ooh.
Mom, I want this. I want it now. Get it for me, Mom. Get it for me, Dad. Get it. I want it now.
Because it's totally not like adults haven't been welcome since Lego started collaborating with adults to design with AFOLs to design sets when they were on the brink of bankruptcy. Yeah, because it's only just now that adults have been welcome. You know, it's not like Jamie Barrard designed the modulars for adults. No, adults were never welcome then. No, of course not. It really pisses me off when I see adults welcome, because that's not literal. That's marketing, and that's just junk marketing. And Stud Spears knows all too well about junk marketing. Anyway, so those were our thoughts about the UCS sail barge. What's everyone else saying? What is everyone else saying? Are people talking about Tatooine? People want tax-free stuff. Chris is thinking about Golden Girls. Stod's saying a lot of things. It drives me nuts when Lego makes tiny animal molds that are supposed to stick on studs, but never do. It's a waste of time for me to explain the hilt parts to T-Foles. They get so stubborn. I worked there when they invented the part. It goes both ways. The Lego Star Wars hilt is by. They have no argument to stand on other than the fact they made up some dumb theory. Whenever I bring it up in Ryan's comments, I literally get hundreds of angry responses. It's so funny. I don't think that many people were that stupid. My dad is a mechanical engineer and would always bug out about America not using measurements that the rest of the world does. When I was a kid, he would go off about it. And there's some other people. Team B says that commenter guy seems somewhat perturbed. Stud loves the Mexican factory. Mark thinks he needs a prescription. I'm not a box racist. What else? What else is going on? Yeah. Johnny G says her bike shorts are not very sexy. She looks fat in them pants. Sharted macro. He looks rich. Must be his first Legos set. What's a centimeter? What are some other people saying? Mark says they only minifigs I put in my city walk on 2 studs. We are having too much fun. I need to take myself from 110 to 99. Farted. Those are cool things. They need a new mold. Cool set, but Avengers Tower has better or at least more figs. I mean, with a straight face, I can say, faux show officer, why did you pull me over? There is nothing illegal in this vehicle. And Zisu's saying, think female huts dress like slave Leia. Yeah. So that's what everyone's saying about the set. And also Timmy says, this stream is traveling at ludicrous speed. Maybe it's traveling at, maybe it's trying to run the Kessel one in only 12 parsecs. Yeah. And I'm seeing some people elsewhere who are being complicit to assholes. Okay. Duly noted. Yeah. Yeah, feel free to sound off. Also, Johnny G says Star Wars Lego is lame. Talk mini dolls. Yeah, I'll talk about mini dolls. In October, I'm going to be building the Gabby's Dollhouse on a stream with Amberlaya Builds. And we're going to get her daughter on because she knows a lot about Gabby's Dollhouse.
Nice.
Yeah, we talked about. We talked about mini dolls, Johnny.
So, is that the only new Star Wars set that's coming out? Everybody's all hyped up about, or is there more too, or what?
Well, let's go to the Brick Fan to see more of the news out there.
Because I know they usually release a couple at a time.
Let's go to the Brick Fan because surely they have more than just for the UCS sail barge. Apparently Lego's had some problem with instructions. A few days ago, Lego put up a survey regarding the future of Lego building instructions and the potential switch to digital instructions. The survey was quickly taken down after an overwhelming amount of backlash across Lego fan sites and social media, or just timely coincidence. Today, Lego has released an official statement regarding the issue, and they have confirmed that they have no plans to stop using physical instructions. Thank fucking God.
Well, that was a overwhelming, dominant response in absolutely not. So they said, forget the poll, we'll take it down. We already got our answer. No worries.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You know they got the answer they didn't want when they when they immediately censored their own media team.
Oh yeah. They wanted to go digital. That's why they mentioned this. But then when they saw how horrible of an idea it was and how they would probably get a whole lot of backlash and lose some business over it, they were like, no, we're not trying to lose business.
Yeah. Every idea set gets 10,000 supporters. We don't care, but I like those highway signs.
I like that whole thing.
Look how good those highway signs look.
That whole thing looks good.
I like that the measurement of distance is in studs.
Yeah.
Go back up to that. Let's take a couple more pictures of that if you don't mind.
Sets always go on sale on Amazon. That's not news. More details about the feature of instructions. First seen on Brick Set. There's new there's a new activity survey about. Oh yeah, we already talked about this. Oh, for completing the survey, you will earn 50 VIP insiders points.
Oh.
If you had completed the survey, but then they took it down.
Yeah.
Now, this is what I'm really excited about. LEGO and Formula One announce a multi-year partnership. That sounds fantastic. I saw Falcon Fan posting about this on Instagram. The LEGO Group and Formula One have announced a brand new multi-year partnership launching in 2025, which will include a diverse product portfolio. Stop using the word diversity, just to check your DEI box. Featuring all 10 Formula One teams currently on the grid. Different racing teams on a grid by multiple automotive companies that's not diversity, that's competition. Grow the fuck up, people. The partnership will bring fans closer to Formula One experiences while promoting innovation, technology, and engineering. This includes fan zone activations at various Grand Prix and engaging content across the LEGO Group's digital platforms. I want to see sets. The LEGO Formula One product will include sets for LEGO Duplo, as I wanted from the start, which is fantastic, as well as sets for kids, teenagers, and adult builders. The 10 teams currently on the grid include McLaren, Red Bull, who are my favourite, Ferrari, Mercedes, Aston Martin, RB, Haas, Williams, Alpine, and Kick Sauber. So we should see a little something from every team. I'm most looking forward to the Red Bull racing and the Ferrari stuff. And LEGO Star Wars Imperial Dropship vs Rebel Scout Speeder set 40755 revealed.
I can't wait for this one.
That's a must, huh?
Oh,
and
I want it just for the pink, just for art, for QTKT.
A lot of people are going to buy this set for the QTKT.
Yep. Just for QTKT.
Is that a fig? Oh, is that the droid?
That's the astromech droid.
Yeah, the pink astromech.
That's the astromech, and there's the back of the box. And looks like they got a plaque for QTKting.
Yep. That's so good.
That's what her torso looks like. Also, this is the lightsaber GWP everyone's talking about, which is already available for $200 on eBay.
I'm surprised you're not buying two.
You could buy 3 of these on eBay for $100 more than it would cost to get the UCS sail barge with this as a GWP.
Yeah, so if you didn't want the sail barge and you just wanted those, that would be the way to go then.
Yeah, but there's scalpers on eBay who have jacked up the price before the set's even gone on sale. It's fucking ridiculous. Yeah, so the LEGO shop has revealed blah, 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 gift with purchase, which will only be available with the sail barge. The 145-piece set features a larger scale brick-built lightsaber from Return of the Jedi. It will be available to insiders from October 3rd to 5th and to the general public from the 6th to 10th while supplies last.
Yep.
Lots of people are already hyping this up. Anything older news?
I'd be willing to bet there's people willing to fist fight outside the LEGO store for that lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already covered this. Was there anything before this? Yeah, so that was all the news for the week, which was more news about Star Wars.
More Star Wars?
Yeah. So I'm glad that for the height of this stream, we got more viewers than normal because we baited, or we brought the Star Wars boys to the yard. Anyway, I'm going to open bag 6 of the Indiana Jones Temple of the Golden Idol now, and
Nice.
So while I'm doing so, everyone do what they need to do regarding ASMR, because I'm going to do ASMR. And that was today's ASMR. So now I'm going to go and retrieve what I've done with the set itself. So so JDP, you talk about your Star Wars collection until I come back.
Yep. Basically, in my collection, I got everything sorted down and like displayed in its own factions. I got 2 glass display cases. I want to get more of them. They're both from IKEA. I got one just filled with all the Rebels. The other one's filled with all the Empire. I do have other display shelves for all the other factions, but I want to get these display cabinets from IKEA so they all look the same. They all look just synchronized with each other. And I got a few light kits in them, and yeah. Takes up like half of my living room space. It does. It really does.
Yeah, no,
oh,
for
that
sure.
looks good.
I just laughed because it's so relatable.
You want to show us what it looks like?
Yeah, I'll get it. I'll get my phone connected to the stream, and then I'll head out there.
Yeah. Because I'm sure that some people would appreciate seeing your Star Wars, seeing your Star Wars collection.
I know those IKEA shelves that you're talking about. They're like glass, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they look good. They have lighting in them and everything.
Yeah, I could put a light on them. Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Also, before I get back to this set, before I lift a finger, I have now provided an official timeline of when I hope to finish this set. So if you want to stay up to date with the timelines of when I plan to finish any given set in my backlog, if you have a Facebook account, go join the fan club group. Should be in the description below.
Yeah.
And I added links for JDP's YouTube channel and Instagram page in the description if you want to go check out JDP.
Very nice. Hey, is it cold up there in Canada yet?
Oh, and we got JDP's alternate view.
Harley?
There you go. Hey, put them on big screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, and rotate your camera so it's landscape.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Hang on here. What's going on? Thanks. Is that working or no?
It's not. It's not landscape.
Where are you? Camera? Oh. Okay. I do not want to do that.
It's not landscape. You might have something frozen. Because if you can't figure out how to get it landscape, we'll have to take you off full screen.
Yeah.
Because you're having
night, 20 degrees Celsius in the day. So what is that?
Yeah, you're having heaps of issues.
Yeah, I can't figure out how to take it off a landscape.
Yeah. How to enable landscape. Yeah. And he just went kaput.
Dang, Macro, so you're only getting to 68 degrees in a day. That ain't nothing, man. Holy smoke.
Yeah. I ain't got no time to do no conversions right now.
Get what? That's 20 degrees Celsius. Isn't that what you go by?
Yeah, because that's what the rest of the world goes by. Hello, Miss Amby. Nice to see you here. We just got done giving our thoughts about the UCS sail barge, and now we're back to building the Temple of the Golden Idol. And we're going to continue talking about Star Wars as long as JDP is here.
You know, sometimes, Mayo, it's better that you don't do what everybody else does.
I have no idea where they want me to put this thing. This is just... I don't understand that build. That's weird. Anyway, for ease of building this step, I need to separate the build again. Sambi is on the intro.
Hello, Sambi.
Also, I built the boulder. I built the boulder mechanism on Click and Cliff's jungle. I'll show it to you.
Oh, very nice. Look at that.
JDP's coming back.
There we go. That's working now.
Now it's landscape.
Yeah, I figured it out.
Yeah,
there you go.
Let's get JDP to show off his awesome collection. Starting now.
This is my Mandalorian shelf. Got both slave ones right there. Razor Crest. The Naboo fighter. I know it's really hard to see, Mike. Hang on. Some of these shelves don't have lights in them yet. So there's my Mandalorian helmets, the Fang Fighter, and the Gauntlet. Down here, got my Separatist Army. Then moving up to the Clone Army.
And your Separatist army has been separated by a brick separator.
Yeah. A lot of these sets are new, or I bought new, or I bought them secondhand, or some from my childhood.
Nice. Original from the childhood. I was just talking to my girl about that today. I wish I had some of my original stuff.
Yeah.
Do you have the Captain Rex helmet in there somewhere?
Yep, Captain Rex helmet's right there.
I might be buying that for the GWPs.
Nice. My Jedi shelf. Always seen BD1. And another dark area is all of my First Order sets.
Johnny thinks you've got half of the Empire right there. Hello, Crimson Toaster.
My Death Star, all lit up and spinning around.
Wow, look at that. That's pretty legit.
Oh yeah. The light kit I used is Brick Max. No, Light Max or Light Bricks. I'd have to look in my drawer. It's one of those.
Apparently, Team B didn't have a childhood.
My Mos Eisley Cantina.
Which is a fantastic MBS set.
Oh yeah. Anakin's Pod Racer. Oh. I got all my 20th anniversary minifigures right there. Resistance Bomber with one of my Falcons. A couple of the pirate sets. Snub Fighter and the ATST. Moving into my Empire shelf. Open up the door.
Johnny, MBS stands for Master Builder Series.
Old blue TIE Interceptor here. Yep. There's only like 2 helmets I'm missing too. I'm missing the Dark Trooper and Princess Leia's helmet.
And does Princess Leia's helmet come with did that have a GWP of some Cleveland Cavaliers shorts?
No. A-wing all lit up. Don't have lights in the Y-wing yet. Do have what lights in my Panther V4.
You got a lot of light,
man.
Sorry?
I said they look so good lit up.
Oh yeah. Now the stuff that's hanging is on all fishing lines. Absolutely, one of my favorite ships right here is the U-wing. That's a rebel ship. I got more resistance sets up here.
Johnny's asking, what's this man's most hated Disney Star Wars content so we know he's a true fan? That's to you, JDP.
Sorry?
What's your most hated Disney content?
I'm not a fan of the new Star Wars films, like, Last Jedi, Rise of Skywalker. They could have done definitely way better on those.
So you just outright don't like the sequels?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of them. They could have done better.
Also, a couple of things. Chris says the light up sets hit awesome collection. Johnny says K2SO is one hot robot. And I think you'll know who's here when I say what I'm about to say. Yo!
I hate Quick and Cliff.
And then because everybody says yo, and then they say Cliff. So at the end of it, you go yo. And then
I was begging for Cliff to come around, because when Cliff does come, we do some things for Cliff.
Mayo is frozen on the stream. That is so hilarious. Look at him. Everybody's talking. He's frozen. Super focused, Mayo. Super focused. Look at him. Yep. If you move, you gotta give us Lego.
Now this is my custom built, or more custom paint job X-Wing that I designed myself.
A pink X-Wing, hey?
No, it's red. Dark red.
Oh, weird. I thought you said pink, because I was gonna say, no. Is that a power Disa X-Wing?
No, just all dark red and black.
Yeah.
Dom's charger with lights in it.
So I'm just gonna come out and say, so clearly you're not adjusted to my humor yet, JDP. Because everyone else in the chat who knows my humor, they would be LMAO right now.
That's too funny.
And I own my own lightsaber.
And you got the haunted house.
Is that like a replica?
Yeah. It lights up too. It makes all noises. It's Cal Kestis' lightsaber from Jedi Survivor.
Yeah. So I'll just ring Cliff in some things. So we gave our thoughts about the UCS sail barge. I did some ranting. We covered some of the other news. about Lego wanting to stop making physical instructions, and we had a lot of fun. And now we're going over JDP's Star Wars collection, which is what because when he inquired about coming on as a guest, I asked him what Lego he prefers to talk about, and just coincidentally, he scheduled to come on as a guest when the new UCS set dropped. So perfect timing.
Yeah.
Yes, and a lot of people have nicknamed the UCS sail barge the brown turd. I didn't call it a turd when we were covering it, because I just wanted to cover the pictures. But I will say it does bear resemblance to the poop emoji.
I was gonna say also.
Oh, that's an escape from the Lost Tomb.
Yep.
I was gonna say, didn't they call that new Chewbacca a turd also?
Yeah, that was a turd set.
You're gonna
have I built the Escape from the Lost Tomb on the 72 hour stream, and that's an epic vintage Technic set. Actually, that predates Technic. That's Expert Builder, so that's from the late 70s or the early 80s.
Yeah, this is 77.
1977, before the same year that Star Wars came out.
There, we can take this camera down.
Yeah. Well, it was fantastic seeing some shots that we don't normally see on your channel.
Yeah.
Because you try to do live streams every now and then.
Yeah, I live stream just live builds every Saturday.
At a particular time or anything?
Sorry?
At a particular time?
It's 1 p.m. every Saturday for me. 1 p.m.
Yeah. And all the viewers always get featured. All the viewers always get featured in a community post afterwards.
Yeah, everyone who chats in my live streams always gets like a shout out at the end.
Yeah. So while you're switching up cameras, I'm going to see what some people are saying in the chat since Cliff got here. Mark says a couple of things. Honestly, yeah. Mark says
that
what?
brown's gonna turn to dust.
Yeah. Mark says, honestly, I don't even have a solid theme or collection, modulars, I guess, but I've never been a solid collector. I mean, I once ate every Dorito flavor ever made in 1 year. I guess that's success. And Scott says, can you imagine when all that brown turns brittle? We'll see, because some sets that were made 5 years ago haven't gone brittle yet. And hello, Hoarder66, who is at his daughter's house right now, sleeping over.
What's up, Will?
Will being a family man, we just JDP literally just finished off showing his Star Wars collection, and he's got a pretty nice looking lightsaber right there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And also we gave our thoughts about the UCS sail barge. If anyone wants to go back and watch that on the replay to get our thoughts. And if anyone wants to hear me ranting about some aspects of that set.
Rant on!
Yeah. So anything else we want to talk about Star Wars?
Have you guys seen my helmet?
Is that a Black Series?
Yep. Black Series Mandalorian helmet was Din Djarin's helmet. Now I took it apart, sanded it, and painted it my colors.
So you make a lot of custom stuff like that, don't you?
Yeah, some. This is the first actual piece of costume I've done. course, I just took the Black Series and sanded it.
Because you've also made custom Star Wars ships.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. My X-wing. Yeah. And its name is Red 22. Yep.
Yeah. And Johnny G thinks that you might feel left out, RC.
Oh no, I'm letting you guys do your thing because you guys know so much more about Star Wars than I do. No offense to any of that. I just never really got into it like that.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a lot of people on alternate social media crossing enemy lines right now.
Uh-oh.
I'm spying on my enemies.
Hey, Mayo's going to war. Said gloves are off. Said peace talks are off the table.
And some people clearly don't know the truth because they're poor and innocent and don't know better.
Yeah. I feel like I get batteries for this thing.
Oh, that's cool. Is that the alarm clock?
Yeah, it's an alarm clock. I gotta get batteries for it though.
You know, I'm a big Aquazone fan. Like you guys are kind of like Star Wars fans, and that was another theme from the '90s. They made
in no way am I a Star Wars fan. I just know too much about Star Wars.
But they made shampoo bottles that looked like the Aquazone minifigs, and they're actually pretty big. They made one of the Aqua Sharks and then one of the Aquanauts.
Nice.
Yeah.
They made a lot of crazy. They made a lot of crazy merch like that back in the 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Team B said, "Poor and innocent, you rain." Guilty of being broke.
Yep. Yeah. For those who didn't notice,
If they're trying to talk to you again, Chris, maybe you can convince them to talk to me again. because some people just ghosted me without telling me why. They blocked me without telling me why, so they ghosted me.
Yeah, that's kind of shady.
Yeah.
Like no reason whatsoever. Like you don't even have any kind of clue.
I've heard rumors, but nothing that's concrete.
Yeah. Some people are like that sometimes, man.
No, there's a lot of snowflakes on the internet, which is why I'm building the Congregate Church of Snowflake. And you can go find pictures of that over on my Instagram. The Congregate Church of Snowflake. Because I was inspired by the soundtrack in Deadpool vs. Wolverine.
Nice. I haven't seen that one yet.
Oh, if you've got Disney Plus, it's going to come out on Disney Plus in October.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Right on.
Good, because I'm running out of things to watch.
I've got way too many things to watch on YouTube in particular. And don't even get me started with sport.
Oh, sports got you fired up?
Well, yeah, because I'm always listening to what people say about sport.
Mayo's always fired up. That's what you should do a segment called Fired Up Friday.
I might. I gotta find a way to get an official suggestion box, because I've taken some video ideas I've gotten from people, that I'll execute eventually. Don't know when.
Fired Up Friday.
Yeah, you got it, Chris. How do I get these on? Okay, so this goes. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Zizu said he wants to see Paradisa Friday.
Well, apparently Clicking and Wiccan is going to do something about Paradisa because they have a suggestion box.
Oh.
They should inquire me. They should inquire me about using the advert I replay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you're like the Paradisa guru.
Oh, I see.
They're
Oh,
treading
no,
on
sorry.
your
I know what we did there. Yeah, because on coffee time, they remembered to say that.
Oh, nice.
I only watch coffee time when I have gaming to do, and this week I had gaming to do.
Every once in a while, I catch it.
Perhaps I should time up my gaming to be at the same time as coffee time. Who knows?
Yeah, then that way it just all fall together then.
Yeah. And actually, I need to go back to YouTube to look at something because I have something in my description about what I'm going to do for my 900 subscriber special. I've still got to film my 800 subscriber special. And I think I said last week, I said I was going to talk about something. Oh, yes, I was going to talk about how I prefer the modular building collection over the Ninjago City modulars. And also I prefer the Marvel modulars over the Ninjago modulars based upon this build experience. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about in my 800 subscriber special because I collect most of the straight building modulars. I don't collect any of the corners because I don't need corners in my sitting, and I was not impressed with the bookshop. So I didn't buy the bookshop. But I have the Parisian restaurant, the detective's office, the assembly square, the downtown diner, the police station, the police station, and the jazz club, and I'll be building the Natural History Museum.
Oh, I want to get the museum too.
Yeah, because I'll be building the Natural History Museum in December.
Nice.
As I always do with the modulars. I like to buy the modulars 20% off for end of financial year sales if I can, or I buy them from Lego if there's a good GWP, but normally there's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go.
Yeah, I got
to
the
my
bookstore, corner garage, assembly square, and the police station.
I know that Mark has a lot of duplicates of the bookshop because he uses them as a basis for one of his residential areas.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. I remember now. I'm going to be building up Andrea's mansion when I get to 900 subscribers. And hopefully by then, Adore Build's stream table will be clean. Because I'm going to build that with her. Yes, Andrea's mansion.
Nice.
That's what we're going to build for 900. And I'm building the Temple of the Golden Idol because I hit 800. I built the Ninjago City Gardens because I hit 750.
What's your favorite modular that you don't have?
Favorite module I don't have. That's an easy answer. Greengrocer.
Cool.
I've got three of my Mount Rushmore modulars: Parisian Restaurant 1, Detective's Office 2, and Assembly Square 4.
Nice.
I will be hopefully, if I can get the money, I will be displaying the real whole egg mosaic at Manchester. And I've still got to upload my new real whole egg intro with the brick bods making fun of real whole egg.
Real whole egg.
Yeah. So I needed to. I've always got to remind myself about a lot of this stuff because the week goes by so quickly. I forget some things time to time. And Mark says, "Oh, nice. That GG ain't cheap. Like it ain't.
Yep.
Like I ain't got no good English skills." Yeah. What else? I'm just going to carry on. I don't want to distract myself more. What else do we want to talk about?
You were just talking about the City Museum?
Yeah, that was that.
Here. You've seen this one?
Yes, I own it.
Oh, okay. There you go.
But it's in pieces. Pieces.
I was gonna say it's very small. It's got a couple cool art pieces in it, or I guess kind of like all sorts of all sorts of stuff in there. But I'm gonna work it underneath the highway in the city somewhere.
Yeah, nice.
It's got nothing on that. It's got nothing on that modular.
Someone's beeping like crazy outside.
Weird.
I'm talking with the chat so much I'm missing out on things in the instructions. Why do you got to do this to me, chat?
Snack bar macro, snack bar. I don't know if you ever had those. The Quaker Oats.
I've had those.
Only when they're chocolate covered, macro.
So, the other day I went to go pick up from one of my favorite Bricklink stores, which is only like just 10 minutes away from me. I go pick up, they invite me inside, I become friends with them, chat with them a lot. They were showing me some stuff that they got. They got some like a vintage pirate sets, a vintage pirate ship from one of their friends for dirt cheap. And their son was over at a secondhand shop called Value Village, and while he was there, he spotted the new Lego roller coaster, the Loop, for just over $50, and it was only missing one piece.
Wow.
Yeah.
For $50?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's hella
Up here
cheap.
it goes for $500.
Wow, that's 90% off.
And it was only missing one piece, so they contacted Lego, and they're getting that track piece for free.
That's
wow.
It's like
That's another contention for deal of the century. I've still got to make my video about my candidate for deal of the century, which is what Contra talked to me about back before Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, is the coaster retired now?
The Loop, no.
The other one for sure, right?
Yeah, the other one, the older one, yes, is retired.
Yep, and then the Loop's not. And then okay. Yeah. That's still a smoking deal. But I think the other one with Contra is a better deal, Mayo, because those sets are just so hard to come by.
Yeah, I'm not going to elaborate, but do you want to about the deal of the century?
Well, Contra showed you, but yeah, that was the Santa Fe Railroad train, and
Which one specifically? I'm going to test your train expertise.
Well, I know he had the engine, and then
Which engine? There's two.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it's called. I know it's the one that says Santa Fe all over the side of it, and it's the red.
They both say Santa Fe on the side of it.
I'm not sure which one is it then.
Gotti, it's the BNSF.
Oh, okay. So, but that's the actual model of the train.
It's a BNSF livery of a GP40.
Got you. Yeah, but no, what did he end up getting all that for? Because he got a couple cars also too, right?
Yeah, he got I think 2 of the Santa Fe coaches.
Nice.
And it was for a third of the Bricklink price.
I think he paid like $500 for all of it, right?
Yeah, and if those were, and because he got them used in box, which means those 3 sets used in box could have gone for $1,500, but he got a deal from one of his buddies on Bricklink. Actually, no, it wasn't. I think it was on Facebook Marketplace.
I was about to say it was Marketplace. He said it was an old lady or something.
Yeah, who probably either didn't know what they're selling or wanted to liquidate their assets. Who are the best and those are the best people to buy from.
Yeah.
Do you have any other story? Do you have stories like that for you personally, not some other person you know?
Not me.
Because I'll tell you, the greatest clearance I ever found was when they had 3. Was when they had 3. I bought one of the pop-out party bus sets for 60% off, and then I saw another retailer have more pop-out party buses for 70% off.
Wow.
So I wound up with 3 pop-out party bus sets from the Lego Movie 2, which were on clearance during Christmas 2019. I got 4 of them for less than 150 Australian dollars, which is less than 100 US dollars.
Wow.
That's the greatest. That's my candidate for the deal of the century. But there's an old video where Briggsar gives the top 10 reasons why Toys R Us may go bankrupt, which they did. And so he talked about he once found, I guess they were poly bags, 34 poly bags for 31 cents.
Wow.
I'm guessing they would have had to be poly bags. I couldn't imagine Toys R Us fucking up that badly. But he got them for 31. He got them for less than a penny each because he had a 10% off coupon with the credit card, a partnership they used to have.
Yeah.
Which was their equivalent. Was their equivalent of a Target red card.
The coolest thing that ever happened to me Lego wise is it was a long time ago when I first got into Lego, and they had some of those well, I've been into it a little bit, but they had some of the Marvel series minifigs, and I only found 2 of them, and they were randomly on the shelf, and so I took them up front, and they wouldn't ring up, and so I got one of the customer service people to come over there, and they tried to ring it up, then they put in their code, and they tried to ring up different, and then she goes, it's not even ringing up. She goes, I don't think this is even in our inventory, so here. And she just threw them in my bag.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
How much were the value of those freebies?
I mean, if they were $5 a minifig, that would have been like $10.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So,
Do you remember what those figs were?
Loki or yeah, was it? I think it was Loki and what's the green girl from Guardians of the Galaxy? Gamora.
Gamora.
Gamora, yeah.
Yep.
Gamora.
Yep. But that ended up being the two that I got.
That's pretty good. You know what? Back in Hawaii, when I was in Hawaii, which was one of my worst vacations ever, I fucking hate Hawaii. Yeah, shots fired. I went to that's when I went to the Lego store for the first time, and that's when they had that stupid little Christmas 24-in-1 gift with purchase, and I was like, this GWP is so bad, I don't want this shit. And so, but my mum wanted it.
Yeah.
And then she let me build it and keep it. But that's when I'll give a story. Yeah, there's a couple stories. That's the first time I walked past a Trump Tower. That's the first time I tried Dole Whip pineapple ice cream. Amazing. That's the first time I saw the set of Jurassic Park, which is the east side of Oahu.
Yep.
Yeah, the east side of those mountains. That's the first time I tried Sparrow's Pizza, which I frequent a lot when I went to Brick World Chicago. That's the first time I had a Burger King chicken sandwich, not as good as Hungry Jack's chicken burgers. I must say that Chick-fil-A do much better chicken sandwiches. I think Chick-fil-A are my preferred chicken sandwiches of all American fast food because they compare most favorably to superior Australian chicken burgers. That's the first time someone from my family tried a McDonald's breakfast griddle biscuit. I have no interest in ever trying a griddle biscuit. It was just not what I'm into. I much prefer suburbia than island. And I thought there was going to be more island on an island, you know? I thought it was going to be how all of Hollywood depicts it, and it was like, this is just a big city on a tourist trap of an island.
Yeah.
If you want to get the real Hawaii, you go to the other islands. That's when my dad went to Pearl Harbor, and he went to the volcano in South Honolulu.
Very nice.
Yeah, so
yeah.
And also to cap it all off, that's where I got my first Pab Cup, where I filled it up with a bunch of the light tan 2x2 jumpers. And that's when I decided, instead of having concrete sidewalks, I'm gonna have sandstone sidewalks, just to be different from other city builders. Which means that I don't have to compete for overpriced light grey tiles in the marketplace, like on Bricklink, etc.
Yeah.
So that was my story about Hawaii.
Nice.
If you've got a positive story about Hawaii, that's good for you. I did not enjoy Hawaii.
I haven't been there yet, so.
I am not your average tourist, so anything I say about tourism, take with a grain of salt. I prefer business trips over tourism.
Yeah.
I don't really take vacations at all, man. I'll be honest with you. It's hard. It's hard to break away when you own your own business and you've got to keep up, especially like a landscaping business where you got to show up every week. You know?
I don't take vacations. I take staycations. When my family goes on a cruise over Christmas, I'm going to stay up all night long watching the World Darts Championship. And that's when I'm going to be doing the 72. Well, I'm going to be doing another 24-hour stream. So if anyone else is planning to buy the upcoming modular, perhaps that might be a good time to build it with me. Because if you're going to buy other big ginormous sets in the lead up to Christmas, maybe you might want to build it on my 24-hour stream, because we can build any big sets we want on the 24-hour stream. I'm tossing up between some, because I have got the Natural History Museum, but I'm also planning to buy the medieval town square.
Oh yeah.
And there's probably going to be some other awesome big set that'll come out sometime for the rest of the year. There might be a bunch of, so not like, because there's always new Lego products coming out. So I can already picture myself having to choose between like 3 or 4 different big sets in my inventory. Because I do want to plan to get the Monkey Kid Megapolis built as sometime before the next modular comes out. That is one of my goals.
Team B, you need to come on vacation to Florida. You can just swing on by the house and you can check out the whole Brooksylvania Falls in person. And you won't even miss Chicago.
Yeah, couple people are disappointed I'm not coming back to Chicago. Because I'm all Chicagoed out. I need to see the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I strategically went to Chicago because that's the best. I wanted to go for the best first, and that's what I did. I got peer pressured to going to Chicago at all, and then when I realized, yes, this is the greatest convention in the world, I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna come back firing on all cylinders, which I did. And since I knew all the know-how, I knew exactly how to maximize my vacation.
What you need to do is you need to get a visa for a couple months and then stay long enough to go to multiple shows, like back to back shows all over.
Yeah.
Well, that's for my future self to worry about. Kind of like how Adora Build has an alter ego called Future Ruth.
if coming from a guy who's 40 years old and has a lot more responsibilities than I did when I was 20, I would tell you to definitely travel and do all that stuff before you have like a job, a career, a 9-to-5, any kind of home or any kind of responsibility with any kind of responsibilities whatsoever, really, because it just gets hard to break away from them. And the older you get, the more responsibilities you get.
Yeah.
It's so disappointing to see some people elsewhere who don't know how some people are just assholes. Because they're innocent and they don't know the truth.
Team B, they said Johnny G said Team B can help me mow grass.
Yeah.
JDP, do you have anything to say about conventions?
Well, I was just recently at one up here in that swing by my city here in Edmonton, Canada. It was called Brickfest Live. It was all right. I mean,
that's the worst of the convention franchises.
Yeah. I like the statues. That's really all I did there, was just go look at the giant Lego statues.
Because that's targeted towards kids.
Yeah, it really is.
And Lego conventions are none for the kids on the private days.
Mm-hmm.
The public days is where they're all for the kids. Which is why Brickfest Live is an exhibition, not a convention.
Yeah.
Because no one congregates for a Brickfest Live. Otherwise, they're just a dumb idiot who doesn't know better.
And those shows really don't have anybody like come from out of town to go to those shows. Those shows are meant to be like they're local.
Yeah.
Actually, there was one guy that was on that one show, that one Lego building show that was there apparently.
Lego Master?
Yeah, there was a guy there that was from Lego Masters. Didn't have any builds. He just had photos of his builds there.
Wow.
And Macro Bricks, you're in Cowtown. I know. I travel to Cowtown every night.
That's lame.
Yeah.
Here's
I really just went
pictures
for
of
the
my
stand.
builds. Cool, I could have seen that on the internet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he was
People
even
are
selling
funny.
shirts there too.
I could never imagine being so cocky or arrogant that I show up with pictures of my builds instead of the builds themselves. Like people actually care what I think or what I listen, old man. I'm just here to see them build. Let me see what you built. And that's all I cared about.
Yeah. But the only people I take selfies with are those who I respect. And part of my fun when I go to a convention is to try and spot the people who I respect. So if I have a selfie with you that I post it on my Instagram, I have respect for you.
Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, I like the reason you even got to this point is because people liked what you were building. Show us what you build. Show us your builds, dude.
Not just photos.
I would never go anywhere expecting anybody to think like anything of me at any Lego store ever. And then but if they came to my house and they were like, "Oh, I really like the build" or something like that, I'd be like, "Oh, I appreciate it. It's like, I don't know. That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
I think we're building some kind of statue head right now.
So I will tell everybody out there who is in the mock building, the one thing that sucks about mock building compared to instructions is looking for parts. I spend so much time looking for parts, man.
Oh yeah.
That's how I was when I was building those micro-scale Formula 1 cars.
I'm sorting all my pieces to where they're all individually bagged and in drawers. So I find it a little bit easier, and I'm inventorying everything on Rebrickable, just so I have a little bit easier time finding the things I need.
That's Team B. Team B, you know what I mean, man. I mean, if you want to show off your builds like that, I guess go ahead, but I feel like that's the reason people go to Lego shows, is so they can see your build. That's funny. Imagine going to a Lego show and it be a bunch of people, just like a bunch of dudes standing around, or like guys, girls, whatever in between standing around, and they're all just standing at like empty tables, and then they all got like just pictures showing you all their work. So you go to a Lego show and you don't even see like any Lego builds.
Do you live in Mark's backyard, JDP?
Like 4 hours away. But we are in the same province, but we live 4 hours away. He's in Cowantown and I'm in Dedmonton. Well, I'm north of Dedmonton, but still. I just say that just to be close by. But yes.
I'm going to mute this for a minute because this is going to get loud.
No worries. Oh, I got food on the way, and I'm just waiting for it now.
Oh, that's why. Yeah. So there's this little face right here.
Oh, nice. That's nice and detailed.
They include a lot of these details in Indiana Jones sets.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's one set I still need to get.
Okay, next step. We've got less than 100 pieces to go, and we're half an hour away from ending this. Yeah. And this is at the time of the show where if I'm not building at my desk chair, my body starts to get a bit sore.
Ah, yeah.
Standing up for 2.5 hours can do that to you.
Yes.
But sometimes I do so much sitting, I need to stand up.
Yeah. My job just consists of me sitting all the time. So I drive a semi-truck and I sit for like 4 hours straight from driving.
And sometimes with what I do on a stream, it's just easier to stand up and stay standing for the whole time. Like if you're running around all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of videos can we expect coming soon on your channel?
Well, tomorrow's another live stream. I only got like 3 more episodes of Camping with Bricks left, I believe. Yeah, 3. Then Camping with Bricks will be done for the season. And they'll just switch back to just normal Let's Build while I'm just building a small set here, pre-recorded. Monday, I'm going to be working on the mountain. Wednesday's going to be another breakdown episode where I'm just taking apart a set to get it ready for a future build video. I don't know what I'm going to compare on Friday.
Hey, speaking of that, Zissou, someone go tell Clever Pig to come up here in the chat.
Yeah. I will be having, though, just a special stream on my birthday next month. My birthday lands on, I think, on a Tuesday. Yeah, lands on a Tuesday, so I'm going to have a special stream on a Tuesday, because normally I just stream on Saturdays. But on the Tuesday of my birthday, which is the 22nd, I'm going to do a special live stream right before I have to go to work.
Yeah. And something that kind of bugs me is when you're trying to build a set, you spend 30 seconds trying to find a piece and you see it underneath something else.
Yes.
And also, I was in the Couple of Brickheads Discord server, and Sean was exclaimed to realize that I'm not just a pure mock builder. Because as I've said from time to time, I like building mocks off camera and sets on camera.
Mm-hmm.
I much prefer to build mocks off camera than sets on camera.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think building a mock on camera may even be kind of hard, just because of the fact that I can't tell you how many times I built something and then it's like not going like the way I wanted or it's turning out, and I'll just completely tear it down and rebuild it.
Yeah, which is why I don't.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's also the reason why Bevan's Bricks gave up doing that.
Yeah, he used to do Wednesday nights. I actually used to really like that show.
And I was researching a little bit about Tornado Alley, and the reason why it's Tornado Alley and has 5 times as many tornadoes as everywhere else in the world is because it's got the perfect conditions and geography for it. You've got the Canadian Rocky Mountains to the north. You've got the Colorado Rockies to the west. You got the Appalachian Mountains to the east, and you got the Gulf of Mexico to the south. It creates a perfect literal wind tunnel for tornadoes.
Yeah.
There's no other geography on Earth that has that kind of a vast bordered space, bordered by both mountains and a water basin.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and they constantly develop in that area, and so that's exactly why they call it that.
Yeah.
And that's also why and because tornadoes are heavily affected by water, that's why they're more common in the south than up north, because they gravitate closer to the edge of a hurricane eye.
Yeah, I was gonna say we get tornadoes down here all the time. We get tornadoes, we get hurricanes, we get water spouts, there's all sorts of things that go on down there.
We get a couple tornadoes, not many, but we do get a few up here. And I remember this one time. It was like this big fair. We call it Capital X. And Macro, his area, they like to call it the Stampede. Well, up here at Capital X one year, the weather was getting really bad. They had to shut down all the rides and usher people inside the buildings. And like the weather was just getting really bad. This one woman comes up to me and my friends and asks, "Is this a hurricane?" No. We're in the we're nowhere near water. We're in the middle of like the plain. Like I'm in the middle of Alberta. There's no way that it'll be a hurricane. It could be a tornado, but it won't be a hurricane.
Yeah. And also, I'll just say before I forget, this time next week is going to be the first end of month hangout stream. It was meant to be the same week as Clicking and Bricking hangout stream, but what they do is they have a 5 Sunday policy where if there's 5 Sundays in a month, the 5th Sunday is a build challenge. So they're doing their hangout stream on Sunday. I'm doing my hangout stream with the folks from Real Whole Egg group chat and the Jungle group chat this time next week. So if you are in the Jungle, I'm going to put out an invite in the Jungle.
Nice.
And I'll make note about that on when I'm on Clicking and Bricking, that I'll be replicating the formula they do for this stream at this time next week. So anyone out there in the Jungle will have an invite to come on.
I'll be right back. Very nice. Well, hopefully we'll have quite a few people in here.
Hopefully we'll be able to fill out the square, fill out the Hollywood Square. It would be great to have. It'd be great to have 5 people.
Yeah, no, it definitely will. But is it tornadoes? You left that off of the Florida invite. That can happen anywhere, Team B.
No, for the hangout streams, Johnny, anyone in my group chat or the Jungle group chat will have an invite. We're going to do that the same week from now on that Clicking and Bricking does their hangout streams, where anyone from those group chats can come in, and we don't have a central topic we want to talk about. We can talk about anything we want to talk about. Because like tonight we were talking about Star Wars because JDP likes Star Wars. Previously we were doing Indiana Jones. Before that, Adventurers. Before that, May the 4th be with you. And we've done we've covered other different themes. That if you want to see every set from those themes, you can go back to the Real Whole Egg playlist to see our thoughts about those sets. Oh, and also like when we got Clicking Cliff and Clever Pig and some other people on for speed when we covered Speed Champions when I was building the Ferrari F40. Like the Hangout streams is going to throw all of that out the window, and we just do whatever we want to do. That's how it's going to roll. And I think RC went away.
I did. I stepped away. I didn't want to interrupt you. I just went to the restroom right quick.
I was just talking about that. So yeah, and now I want to address the rest of what I commented on your city update, JDP. Do you have any responses? Because I want to talk about your city updates, and I want to talk about RC's city updates, because I'm uploading a city update next week.
Nice.
Very nice.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need.
So that's a lot of a Duplo, isn't it?
Oh yeah, I got like several hundred, and I still need more. I have a guy. I have like there's a guy up here that on Bricklink that I contact every now and then to get more Duplo bricks from him. But I need to get more of them. I want to use that as like a build-up of base of the foundation. And like,
So why do you need so much Duplo?
it's going to be the foundation for most of the city, and it's in the mountain, of course. And it's going to be in the. I'm actually going to be building 2 mountains, so it's also going to be in the second mountain too. The second mountain's going to be smaller.
Yeah.
It's mainly just for filler.
I've seen a lot of people do that. You know, only one thing I'll let you know is that they do say that Duplo doesn't have quite the clutch power.
Yeah.
But if it's just staying in place or whatever, then you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, it's just sitting there. It's just staying in place. It's not doing much. Yeah, let's see here.
I did all Lego brick. I haven't done any Duplo.
Yeah. Yeah, your table is equally as messy. Yeah, mine's really messy. I gotta clean mine.
Yeah, because I'll rotate my camera, but you'll see how it compares to your table when I'm done with this stupid step.
And then, cool, since you filmed this with StreamYard. I didn't film this with StreamYard. I filmed it with OBS.
It looked like you filmed it with StreamYard.
Yeah. And the Ferrari F40 was your first Speed Champions build. Oh man, I don't even know which one was my first Speed Champions. Yeah, I think mine was like an old Dodge one, because I love the Dodges the most.
Yeah, question for everyone in the chat. What was their first Speed Champions set?
Town center or square, good starting point. Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of my first Speed Champ set. If it was, I think it was the Lambo.
Nice.
The Countach.
Oh yeah.
I think that was the first one that I really got.
I know lots of people like the Countach.
Oh yeah. I think like a lot of Speed Champion friends or fans blew up when they coming out with the creator size Countach.
Yeah, you know, Clever Pig's a big he's a big Speed Champs fan, but he says he wasn't a big fan of that. So, but it is cool that they did the larger scale version of it.
Mm-hmm.
There's another play
And they
feature.
get into those large scale sets, they just still get pretty pricey for those cars.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna make a video of the Christmas section that I got also, because I don't show that off really at all. But I got quite a few of the Christmas sets. I got multiple of a lot of them, and I got it all on a shelf in my dining room that goes around the dining room, so it has a train that runs around the dining room also.
Nice. I don't have a lot of Christmas sets.
I don't have a lot of Christmas sets because I don't need a lot of Christmas sets. Someone go research what set 6335 is.
Yep.
Because that was Chris's first Speed Champion.
What?
We're building tree roots now.
It's a semi-truck car carrier with 3 Formula One cars.
Yeah, it's definitely not Speed Champion. It's Indy Transport. You know that set, man.
Yeah, that's not Speed. That's not Speed Champions, Chris. Indy Transport. That's vintage Lego. That's my jam.
Yep.
Yeah, no, that is a pretty sweet set.
Some might say the best set of 95, but I will disagree.
I do like that.
Yeah, it is a nice set.
I wish I had it to complement my Victory Cup races and my Victory Lap racer. My Victory Lap Raceway. Yeah, we're specifically talking about Speed Champions, which we covered. Vintage Lego is a whole nother can of worms.
Yeah. Yeah, that vintage tractor I bought from a coworker down in Cowtown, and also bought a bunch of his other vintage Lego. I haven't even gone through it all yet. I haven't even touched the box yet. But I did see some of the vintage armless minifigures.
The stage extra figs.
These little guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The stage extra figs.
Yeah. A couple of those in here. I gotta go through the rest of this box. He also gave me a bunch of instruction manuals too, but they're buried now. I gotta go through all that. Still going through and cleaning this other bulk Lego order I bought. Cleaning it up. There's a lot of Ninjago, a couple Star Wars sets in here, a few city sets. The only thing I haven't found in this bulk Lego I recently bought, there's no minifigures. I haven't seen one minifigure.
Sometimes people do that. They skim through and get all the minifigs, and then they sell the bulk.
Yeah.
And that's disappointing, because that's the best part of buying bulk.
Yeah. It is like finding, oh, this is a nice minifigure.
Yeah, like, oh, look at that.
The first time I bought both, there was a ton of minifigures in there, and like just regular Lego minifigures and the Friends minifigures. This time, no.
Yeah, no.
Less than 10 pieces. Less than 10 pieces to go.
Nice.
Hey, they call the Friends mini dolls.
Ah.
Yeah, and they're weird.
Yes, they are.
Yeah. I'm not a big fan. I like the original minifigs the best, to be honest with you.
What, you mean the HO scale figs from the late 50s?
No, you know what I mean. Like just the ever since they came out with the ones with the legs and the arms and the head and the torso, you know, like the ones pretty much like what we see now.
Well, what you described was the stage extra figs.
No, they don't have arms.
Yes, they do. They're tucked into their side pockets.
Yeah, okay. Well, then they don't have hands and their arms don't move.
Yeah, see, you got to be more descriptive when you're talking to me, because I know all the eras.
Yeah, no, the figs, when they started giving them arms that move, little hands, the head that pops on and off the neck, torsos, legs, you know, that would separate and you can swap out. I consider those kind of like, I know those aren't the original ones, but I feel like when they brought those out, that's when Lego really took off.
Yeah, because the Lego group was never the same again after 78. Hollywood was never the same again after 77.
Yeah, fact.
Which is why you care about Star Wars, because you were born after 77. Unless you secretly time traveled.
Nope.
Okay. Well, perfect timing. We just finished Bag 6.
Nice.
Nice. Did you imagine living in a time that before Star Wars came out? That'd be cool.
Yeah, it was called Star Trek.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Star Trek has been out a long ass time.
Yeah.
That's
so
nice.
here it is. This is the finished product of Bag 6.
Nice.
Nice.
You got two more to go, right?
No,
two more
we've got,
sections? Because
we-
those are
we've
two
got,
different sections put together, right?
I'm not sure. Test me later. So we've got more play features. We previously had the boulder.
Yep.
But
Nice.
now we have this door. Now we have, if I turn it around, this door. And we still have this thing, which I'm not sure what's going to happen.
Huh.
That's a play feature that's yet to be built. But they're all controlled at the front by these
Oh yeah.
things.
What if that one's for like when he's like whipping across the little gap?
Huh?
Like in the movie, he whips it up. He whips his whip up to something, and then he swings across a little gap. What if
It
that's
might
for that?
be. It might be what this is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what that is. But anyway, that's the finished product, and we're gonna get on out of here soon.
Nice.
So I'm excited about the progress of this. And on Clicking and Brickin', or unless I'm invited to someone else's stream, I don't know why that would happen though. Until
That's
Clicking
what
and
it's
Brickin', we'll be
here.
building Bag 8 on Clicking and Brickin'.
Very nice. That's on Sunday, right?
As always. So, well, I've now overtaken Johnny on the progress to build this set. And so now I'm going to go back and see who has left comments today. Because the StreamYard tells me there's been almost 700.
Sorry about that.
You're good, buddy.
My food showed up and I had to run and go get it.
People have had lots of thoughts about Star Wars.
What time is it your time?
It is 9:51 my time.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you're a couple hours behind me.
So you're in, yeah, because you're in the mountain time.
Yeah.
Who do we have? So we had team, come on, scroll, god damn it. Okay, so we had Team B, RC, who's on the panel, Stud Sidious, Mikey, Wick Maniac, co-host, Never Too Old for Lego, Zissou, Macro Bricks, Johnny G, Seth Bland, Oaktown Bricks, YOLO X, Brick Hive, Scott's Blocks, Chris McBricker, Crimson Toaster 47,
Oh, Crimson was in the chat.
Clicking Cliff, Miss Ambine, Hoarder 66. Come on, roll, god damn it. And we had Oki Productions in there somewhere as well, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, so thanks everyone for watching today. It is appreciated. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Don't forget, we're live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Eastern in North America. Tomorrow, and that's like next week, is going to be the Hangout stream. This week is the Clickin' and Brickin' Hangout stream. So you'll see me over there. You'll see me on the Clicking Cliff Jungle stream, and you'll see me back again for more Brickworld Chicago vlogs. I got to edit something, a re-upload after this stream, and once we get done with the Brickworld Chicago vlogs, then we're going to go on to the convention in my city that doesn't have nearly as many videos because it's not as big and there wasn't as much to film. So we're going to go right on over to Brick Hive, Pure Rant Fury after this. And he did confirm that he's going to be talking about the UCS sail barge.
Nice.
Very nice.
We'll have that to look forward to. And Haley Bricks has peer pressured me into wanting to watch Raiders of the Lost Ark. Maybe we'll do a watch party backstage or something.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, you should watch it.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
a good movie.
Yeah, and I think it's very telling that you know what, I wanna say after the 72-hour stream, when Cliff kind of had a coming to Jesus moment and invited me to the jungle and realized how good I am in the jungle, because Cliff knows that whenever there's dead air on stream, I'm more than happy to fill it. And so I think ever since I got invited to the jungle, I think people have seen the light about how awesome my streams actually are. And so now on Friday nights, I outrank all of my competitors, which is amazing. I've been wanting to do that for a while now. Yeah. So I just want to give a shout out to Cliff, who is not only an awesome guy, not only is an awesome person to talk to, but has also helped me get through my backlog a lot faster. So thank you very much, Cliff. Just going to give you a little bit of a shout out there. Thanks for being awesome. I truly appreciate it. Yeah. So you can find you can find guest and co-host links in the descriptions below. What's everyone got planned for the rest of the week?
Go ahead, JD.
I got my live stream tomorrow, plus I got a bunch of recordings to do for the rest of the week. All my other stuff. Working on the mountain for Monday. Wednesday's going to be another video of breaking down a Lego set. Then I got to work tomorrow night and just work all the next week. Just work over here.
I
got to figure out.
Yeah, that's what I got planned. I got work tomorrow and I got work Sunday, so I just be working, and then on Monday I got a pretty big day. So I just got a lot going on myself.
Yeah.
And looks like we got one more subscriber on this stream, and we did just pass 700 comments. So thanks.
Nice.
We've been averaging 700 comments for a while now, and we still somehow got 8 people watching, which is slightly above average for almost midnight Eastern.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so we're gonna say goodbye now. Go raid Pure Rant Fury, and thanks for being awesome, everybody.
Yep.
All right, guys.
Hope you enjoyed it today, JDP, and we might get you back sometime soon.
Yeah, hopefully sometime soon.
Submit to be a guest.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you next want to come back on, we'd be more than happy to have you back and talk about Star Wars or whatever.
Of course, sounds good.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Go raid Pure Rant Fury. Bye, guys.
Later, guys.
Yeah.
And let's roll the credits. And we'll see you in the next video.
Thank you for supporting Mayo Hosko Media. Your viewership is very important to us. Tell YouTube you like us by smashing the like button. Let your thoughts be known in the comments down below. Never miss out on any more LEGO content from us by hitting the subscribe button and ringing the notification bell. Stay tuned for live streams every Friday night at 9 PM Eastern in North America, and monthly city updates on the last Wednesday or Thursday of every month. If you like Minecraft and gaming streams, follow us on Twitch, Mayo_Hosko, no capital letters. Twitch streams every Saturday morning at 8 AM Eastern in North America. To be in the know, follow us on Instagram and Twitter at @real_Mayo Hosko. Have fun with us on our Discord server. Friend us on Facebook and join the fan club group. For business inquiries, email us at mayohosko@gmail.com. For historical inquiries, check out our website. For special community perks, including behind the scenes, voting rights, and early access videos, become an investor today by pledging to us on Patreon. Links in the description. Watch this video recommended to you, or check out this playlist if you missed any previous videos of the same genre. This has been Mayo Hosko, and I am a fan of old LEGO. #AFOOL.